and we'll make this so we're all together raking, and
We'll
we'll
raise a cup of grog down in the big bilge tank. In the big bilge tank. Come and join our pirate crew. In the big bilge tank.
We will show you what to do.
And we'll hack it till we crack it.
and we'll tell the world about it and forget to tidy up.
That's why it's now a bilge tank.
Hello and welcome to a very festive episode of the Bilge Tank 068
Yo ho ho!
and a bottle of rum. It's Christmas! Yay.
Do it properly.
not.
What? Oh, the kiss style. No. Yeah?
Wizard.
Wizard, that's it.
Christmas!
You've got the beard for it.
Yes.
Smart. Our site has had a bit of a spruce clean, a spruce over.
Yeah.
And is
Sprucemas
nice
upgrade.
and festive. So go and check it out. And we've got some of our... We asked some of the guys in the workshop to pick what they thought were great gifts for Christmas, and we've got some of them here. And there's a great page on our website that introduces you to mostly some of the newer people who've joined in the last year or so, which is kind of nice.
Yeah. There's been a lot of comments about that.
About
just people having blue hair and stuff, and yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I wish I worked at Pimaroni.
So I could have blue hair. You can just get your hair dyed blue, right?
that is true. We don't actually inflict that on people as they enter the building.
Yeah.
I did once, and then it faded out, and it ended up looking
and
kind
then
of grey.
It does end up kind of.
It was pretty horrible.
Weird.
But yeah, have a look at the website. We're going to go through them anyway.
Yep.
They're kind of cool, but
They are very cool indeed.
it's nice to meet more of the pirates
Cool. We've also got some homemade chili chocolate to try.
and some homemade mugs.
I didn't
And-
read the
Oh, yeah.
note that came with.
We got after Yar Booty Challenge, we got sent these mugs by. We're assuming all about code, but they're completely
I wrote
anonymous.
It could have been
But
anyone.
it's based on his epic tale of the Ministry of Pirates,
Timber Ubuntu and Llama
and us as the
This
secret
Ministry of
agents.
Marine.
The secret agents, though, or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, I forget.
Tim Bevan too.
Very nice.
Yeah. Cool. So that was a very nice surprise.
It was.
We've been getting gifts already, and it's not even Christmas.
Not either.
Yeah. Yes, Les, we were almost on time. We were barely a minute late, which is basically on time in Pirate Land.
I'll just let them know that it was Phil's spot.
Yeah.
It was in fact my fault.
Yeah, Sandy's there drinking from his mug as well, which we should have had because his is the most amusing.
Yeah, Sandy's is hilarious.
Yeah.
It nearly broke Emma.
Mm-hmm.
She just creased up and didn't
Yeah.
recover for quite some time.
Yeah. Cool. Right, what should we start with then?
I think we should have a look at some of these awesome things. Well, we got
Okay.
we've got the gift guide stuff, which is cool in itself. But then we have something else quite special to show you, which we're really excited about.
Yeah.
Which is something we should have done a long time ago.
Cool.
We finally got around to it. So we'll have a quick look at the gift guide. On this, do you even have a stream from here?
It
Can
appears
we
to
do
be playing
these
up.
things? Do we have the technology?
It's like
Has
a
it been
different
swapped
view.
around into a different HDMI port again?
Yeah, you just find the page and talk about the gifts while I just fix this.
Gifts.
Okay,
The gifts
that's
are
fine.
Very nice.
So let's start with Nico, our head of engineering, selected the nice iFixit Pro Tech Toolkit. Very, very cool set. Loads of great stuff in there. We promised to give these back to the shop because we normally run off to the bilge tank with things and then open them and spill their contents liberally around the
and
room.
then accidentally.
But
use
today
them in
we
our
are
office.
going to take them back or we're in real bother.
Yeah.
Kelly's going to shout at us.
It's showing a different desktop and I don't get it.
Are you not showing your own desktop?
No, because that show one of these screens.
It's a fair point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, fine. We'll
Forget
fix it next week.
So that was Nico's choice. This is the DIY synth
synth
kit, which was selected by Jack in the shop, and
Oh, this
he
is so cool.
does DJing in his spare time.
I got this for a friend actually
Oh, yeah?
a few Christmases ago, and they really enjoyed putting it together. It's just a rewarding thing, especially if you're not overly familiar with electronics. The idea that you can throw together a synth with nothing but a pair, I should say, of 555 times and a few
So it's
potentiometers.
And this-
proper analog synth involves soldering, doesn't it?
It doesn't involve soldering, from
Really?
what I remember.
No, it's all
plugged into a
breadboarded.
breadboard.
Hey,
So
that's really
It's-
cool.
It's really good.
No
It's
soldering
really good.
involved whatsoever.
Which is basically what you want.
And it
Yeah.
comes with like this perfect plate that you put on top of the box to convert the box into being the box for it, I suppose.
Oh, the actual
Which is quite cool. Yeah,
Cardboard box.
yeah.
Cool.
It's nice. I like it.
Cool.
It's super cool.
Yep. Right, what else do we have?
Yeah, it does think I've got a second display.
Yeah, we'll fix that.
That's bad.
Um,
just do mirror, right?
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, display mirroring.
Duplicate. Surface is utterly confounding. Repeatedly, it just changes things
It's just Windows,
without
man.
warning.
It's
There
just
we go.
Windows.
We're in.
Right, let's get this gift guide going.
Let's get this party
Get
started.
this gift guide on the road.
We're there yet?
We're there.
Woo!
So
There you go.
here's our gift guide page. If you go to the website, when you first land, you get a nice big banner at the top, which Lydia put together. It's really cute. And then you get into the gift ideas section, and there's kind of the intros to the different people.
Sweet.
So Kelly picked the Gemma starter kit.
Okay,
She
yeah.
likes doing, I think this was for a crochet project?
Wearables 101. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
actually doing cross stitch.
Oh, cross stitch.
Yeah,
There
she's
we go.
going to have illuminated cross stitch. We can't say who for because they're getting that for Christmas.
It's a secret. Are we even allowed to say this?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
As long as nobody steals the idea and makes it themselves.
So
In
this
which
is
case Kelly will come round and be stern at you.
this is a great bundle that you can get from us via Adafruit, obviously. It includes the Gemma itself, some croc clips, some LEDs, sewable thread, and needles and battery holder. And the nice thing about this is they throw the croc clips in, which means you can kind of mock your circuit up on a desk, double check everything does what it wants before you commit to sewing it. Which, like, the last thing you want is to get all the way through your sewing and then realise you didn't quite get it right. So it's a good introduction, and yeah, it's a cool kit. So check it out.
Cool.
We already did Jack with the synth. Lewis, who is our most well-dressed postal operative and production engineer.
Okay, before we took the photos, we let people know so they could kind of spruce themselves up a bit. Lewis is not spruced up. He dresses this well every single day.
Yeah, your Pybo
This is a true fact.
packaged by a man in a waistcoat wearing a tie.
Yes, impeccably well turned out.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Anyway,
He chose the Chibi Lights circuit stickers.
yep.
These are both great, I think, for kids and crafting in general because they don't require any soldering. The copper tape's quite attractive. You basically build circuits by spreading out copper tape, it's adhesive tape,
Yep.
onto paper. So you can draw
Comes in a
draw
roll.
an art, and then you can add
What
kind of copper
art,
tape
please?
to the art and like put LEDs in it.
Put corners in it by folding it over.
Yeah.
These have been used to make some very compelling kind of greetings card style things, haven't they? Where you
Yep.
you wire up the copper tape, you have some LEDs,
Just-
and then you add
on
a
the
battery with
Show the back of
paper
that.
clip.
Show the back, Phil. There you go.
Yeah.
That's a great introduction.
So you can see the little stickers there, and the stickers are all founded on the 3M 3D tape, which is Z tape, which is just great because it conducts electricity kind of only vertically. So if you stick something with two pads, then it won't short it out. It'll just go straight through the stuff. Anyway, magic. And they used it to make this.
And this is from Chibitronics, which is actually a business co-founded by Bunny Huang, or
Bunny Huang and a friend from MIT Media Lab.
yeah, it's
Whose name
it's
I've
really cool stuff. It's so
tragically
popular,
forgotten.
isn't it? The circuit sticker stuff. We go
Yeah.
through loads of it.
Well, a lot of that stuff, the bare conductive stuff, you know, there's a lot of people who want to use that kind of stuff.
Very accessible, and as Phil says, it's great for things like greeting cards or art,
Or just getting started
just
out.
trying things out.
Yep.
Then we have Maisie, who is another one of our webshop ninjas, hiding behind an Arju Boy.
Yep.
Which is about the tiniest little games console ever.
Oh, you can see the
These
screen of flash.
you don't really see that in real life. It's just the camera refresh rate
Yeah.
clashing with it.
Cool.
But the Arju Boy is super awesome. Really annoyingly, we don't have any stock at the moment, but we're expecting some to land around the 12th of December. So
Yeah.
we should have some in time for Christmas. It's just now we can't get hold of it.
Go to the product page, sign up for notifications, say notify me when it's in stock,
Yeah.
and it'll all be good. Yeah.
And Maisie is totally into consoles and Pokemon, so that was why she chose the Arju Boy.
Yeah.
Then we've got Matt, who is our customer support guy. So if you email support@pimoroni.com, you probably talk to Matt at the other end, and he voted for the Raspberry Pi itself because he likes them.
Pybo. Just tool 101.
We added the Pybo. He only wanted the Pi, but I was like, we're Pybos here.
Yeah.
You know, we're the Pybo company.
I think he very subtly hinted that he uses it for gaming when his gaming PC is in bits.
Yeah, basically. Well, I think he's
Probably one of
got.
the most popular uses for the Pi.
He says he's got. I think he's one Pi is like a media center, one for doing retro gaming, and he's got one in his Picade as well. So
Wow.
Which
that's
is
a great thing about the Pi, isn't it? You can stick
Well,
it in loads of different things.
I've got my PS4 for doing Blu-rays, and that's it. Most of the time it gathers dust or it plays Bubble Bobble.
There
I
you
use
go.
it as Bubble Bobble ammunition. I could replace that with a Pi and, use the other
I do
180
nerdy
quid.
things on mine, so nerdy. I
Yeah.
run an IRC bouncer from home, and I now run Pi-hole, which is a replacement DNS server or a caching DNS server you run
yeah.
at home, and it just refuses to answer any DNS queries for ad servers and ad domains. So all the ads on website just disappear. So
Pi-hole comes up all the time on
There.
the Raspberry Pi Reddit. People really love it.
so useful, and
Yeah.
it's really nicely put together. The installer is kind of naff, and the support isn't great, but once it gets up and running, it's just nice.
I mean, the other thing that's good about it is as well as the fact it blocks ads and things like that, if you're on a slower connection, or especially a lower latency connection, it will kill a lot of requests that would have had to go out and come back and then go, you know.
It turns those
So it can
kind
help
of
you
5
performance as
megabyte
well.
web pages you get from all of the nonsense where it's just prevalent these days into nice, straight and streamlined web
Streamlined
pages.
experience.
Streamlined.
Next up, we got Emma Cooper, who's our head of marketing, and she picked the Make Do cardboard construction toolkit, which is awesome.
She kind of walked in on day one and said, "You've got to stock this," and so we stocked it, and it's awesome. And apparently, it was either Rick or Rory says maybe it's not Make Do, maybe it's Makedo.
Makedo.
Japanese cardboard construction.
You see, I like Make Do as a brand because it's like, we'll make do.
We'll make do.
It's fine. Yeah, we've got some cardboard.
I think
we'll
we
make
used
do.
it before for workshops and things.
Also, it's Australian.
Is it?
Yeah, so I don't
Cool.
think it's Mikado, but it
Yeah.
could be.
We seem to have pretty good stock of
Maybe
those,
we
so
should
we can
make
take a
some
box.
cardboard fans and do a rendition of the Mikado.
Yeah,
No,
that could work.
fine.
So that means Australian. You got screwdriver.
Yep.
Righty tidy. Lefty
Lefty
loosey.
loosey.
Oh,
Boom.
We can take a box of those to Cam Jam. I think they might do well.
Yeah, you should take some down actually. They are
Yep.
cool. Then we got
Get
Mina,
electronics.
who's one of our. Well, she works in the PCB area, but she does a mixture of kind of test, assembly in test, and rework. So we have her as soldering pirate on the website, and she's picked the scroll fat. Well, she picked kind of all the fats, but she
All
likes
the
the scroll fat the best. I think because you can do little scrolling messages and things. So that's kind of
Scroll
cool.
fat's been very
And believe
popular,
me, if
hasn't it?
Mina likes the scroll fat, it's good because she'll have seen about 3,000 of these.
You have to come
Probably
to
doing the
hate
testing
them.
and like, oh yeah,
The
that's
very
fine.
existence.
But yes,
Yeah.
and then
A couple of good things. Richard Collins saying using Pi-hole or blocking ads means we'll lose a free internet. Which, yeah, you can see the point. I think it's more that we might be asked to pay for it in the way we want to. Which maybe they can finally sort out micropayments.
yeah,
So I'd much rather just pay it for things like YouTube Red. I can't wait for it to come to the UK. So I can just give YouTube money and not see ads.
I can't believe that no one has come up with a system like a credit system where you can pay for content like that. I mean, there are attempts at it here and there, but you would think it would just be.
I think the
Everywhere
trouble
by
is
now.
that there are so many websites that are just full of complete and total dross, and they're ad funded. So
But that's fine.
So many websites out there that
They can carry on doing that.
like we don't want a free internet. We just want most of that rubbish to go away, and then we'll pay for the small slice of internet that's good.
Yeah. It'd
Like,
be nice if there was a way to pay for it that was
It would.
easy.
I think it'll happen one day.
Yeah.
Someone will get it right, and then it will be ubiquitous.
Yeah. And Les Panda has finally got his revenge on me. After I says he was a saucy individual. He's saying I'm basically Widow Twanky.
Oh, is this for our pantomime?
Yeah.
Brilliant. We'll think about it, Les.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got Mo from the packing room. She pretty much runs the packing room and makes sure that the products get nicely kitted up and sent out in good condition. And she went for the
Adventures in Raspberry Pi with the kit.
kit.
So if you've got a Pi and you want to learn some kind of interfacing things with electronics,
You can create a jukebox. There's one of the kits. which is
Internet
pretty
jukebox.
cool.
Yeah, it's got an LCD in there. So that represents good value for hacking. And
Very
then you
good.
can reuse the bits to make other things.
Great for kids. I worried about this one a little bit when we first put it together, in
Yeah.
that I thought it was going to be a bit too challenging.
Okay.
But no one seems to have a problem with it. I mean,
I don't think
I
we've
think
had
the
many-
instructions are very good, I think, and it takes you through the process well. So
it's a good
Yeah.
book. to
And
just
obviously,
have
Carrie
with
Ann
the starter kit as a.
works for Raspberry Pi now, so
Yeah.
she knows what she's talking about.
Yeah, well, she works. Yeah, she's on the Python board, isn't she?
Mm.
And runs Cast Include. She's chair of that committee.
Lots of-
Yeah, generally awesome.
Generally, also.
Uh-huh.
Nico, as we mentioned, picked the iFixit toolkit because he's
Yep.
he's just the consummate engineer.
Like one of those in my car for when something goes wrong, and one of those in our toolbox in the room,
Yeah.
in our creative room.
I think we've all got one of those around here, haven't we? It's,
Yeah.
It's the most useful.
It's just
pack.
finally I stopped having so many toolkits, so many screwdriver kits, and just have one that has everything. And then optionally they have the big knurled handle for
the
it
massive
as well.
driver. Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Because when you
It's
really
just a
need
slab
to-
of metal as well. It's got some weight to it.
I love you too, Wes.
And then last up we got Tanya Fish, who is a production assistant. So she mostly operates on the laser cutters, and she chose Picade, which we have one up there. We didn't want to. They're out of stock at the moment, but they are coming back in stock today, I think.
As
We've
soon
got
as
some
we
more
can.
panels coming
Yeah.
in, so that's very exciting. That was a good rundown. There you go.
Wonderfully popular since Will Wheaton endorsed them.
Les might be interested to know that this year our Secret Santa is being run along Poundland themes.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yes, we have Poundland
max budget
Christmas
£1,
Santa. Yeah.
or equivalent value.
Secret pounder.
Yes. No.
No.
Okay.
Alex Ellis is asking what the best scroll-fat hack project is, and personally, I like it when it's used as a VU. So if you're playing audio out of the Pi, and you can use the LEDs to create like a VU meter, which is pretty cool.
I think my favourite one is when Phil basically used it as his GitHub history. Because you used to get the GitHub grid.
That was a unicorn fat, because it was different colours for the statuses, but yeah, that was pretty cool.
But you can colour in the little squares on the scroll fat.
You can.
Create different colours.
Until I found github.com/pulls and github.com/issues. It was very useful.
Very good.
Yeah. But you can colour in the little squares on this with marker pens.
Yes. I've got a coloured one somewhere still from way back when we first put it together.
Yeah.
It's
Cool.
Nice.
Did Will get a freebie? Oh, I assume that's Will Wheaton who tweeted about Picade. We did not send him a freebie, but he's more than welcome to come.
He must get so much free stuff. Like, flung
I
at
don't
him.
know how you begin to send people free stuff who don't want you to know their address.
Yes, exactly that.
Airdrop it, just canvas the whole of America with Picade.
So should we go full screen?
Oh, wow.
It's cool.
Yeah. I don't even know how to do it.
And you got a little sneak peek of the inside of our workshop there, and various areas of it. I think Matt was up on the mezzanine, and Tanya's next to lasers, Nico in
I think
his
he was
office.
leaning nonchalantly on it, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is the mezzanine, right?
Yeah, yeah. Maisie was sitting on the steps.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was it. I was looking at that shot and I couldn't recognise the location. I'm like, where is that? Oh, we only added the mezzanine 3 weeks ago. Yeah, okay, that's where it is.
That's what he does, yeah.
So that's very, very cool. And the other thing that we have that's very exciting is coming next week.
Ooh.
Is we have finally done a full
it's heavy.
starter kit, like a really nice, slick starter kit. So this will be replacing our current starter kit. It contains a booklet that's been very carefully put together by Sandy and Lydia with all the instructions about how to build your Pybo. It has stuff about how to get started with Minecraft. This is, it's pitched at people who are just getting into the Raspberry Pi for the first time.
It's your 101 stuff.
It has some information about how to work with the terminal. And the thing that we really like about this is it includes Blinked. So as part of the booklet and the kind of the process that you go through installing it and working through the activities, you get to do your first GPIO project because the Blink stick is included in the pack.
Can we just open that up on the close-up and just show people
Yeah,
the
we can
inside as
open
well? Yeah.
This is actually not this is the final box, but it's a production proof they call it.
Yeah.
So it's
They should
basically
land like next week.
is that coming next Wednesday, I think.
Yeah.
The proper final ones.
Yeah.
We're going to list this on the store today, but it won't be available. You can just do notify me basically. But it'll be a very nice kind of very nice starter kit.
We're
finished.
doing the first unboxing of our own product.
Do we even know what's in there?
Yeah.
It's totally
That's very nice.
amazing.
Well, do you want to have a quick look at the icons? We can go through what's in there. You get Raspberry Pi, obviously. You get Pybo. You get SD card, keyboard, mouse. I'm doing all right here. Blinked, not so well now. HDMI
What
cable.
are any of these things?
The starter booklet, power supply, and a heatsink. So
Yep.
that's basically everything you need to get started. You just plug it into your TV at home, spare monitor, whatever.
So
and away
it's
you go.
basically good value for money. It's more like our beginner's kit was this in disguise, and now we've done it properly.
It was. That was kind of us testing it out and just seeing how things went.
But the booklet and the stickers are the
you
primo
get,
thing.
you get a nice sticker sheet as
That's
well.
why we got the stickers, in case you were wondering.
It is.
Yeah. Oh, look at that, it's so nice. Yeah, it's the Pimmer only way of doing things. Now with helpful booklet, we like that.
Yeah, the booklet's the best bit.
Cool.
For sure.
So yeah, if you wanted to get a nice gift for someone for Christmas and it was a starter kit, you should totally wait for that.
Yeah. You don't have the little insert that goes under the Pybo to keep this up at the right height, Phil.
It's not.
That's
It's
disgraceful.
wedged in there, don't worry.
We've been
It's
taking
fine.
photos with this pack
Everything.
today just for setting it up on the site.
It's seen
Yeah.
better days.
So you get everything in there basically. Very straightforward.
We should have a link
Gets you started.
below the video by the end of today. Sandy's just working on it.
We will indeed.
Yeah.
Does it come with a blue tack seal? That was for just holding the flap down while we were photographing.
More photography.
No blue tack included, I'm afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
But
Awesome sauce.
Yeah, there's some nice projects in there, and
Yeah.
obviously that's like it is a good starting point to then progress on to other projects. But the Blinked I think is nice because we've seen people do so many different things with it that if we introduce it and kind of show you roughly how to use it,
Yep.
there's loads of ways that you can take that or go and look at other tutorials to do new things.
Yep.
Very nice.
It's very nice, very nice. So that'll be available, I think, on the 8th of December. Not 100%
Yep.
sure.
We'll put up a kind of notify me thing coming soon,
Yes.
won't we?
We will. I
Yeah.
think Sandy put it live. Should we have a look? I think Sandy put it live before we came on air.
He went to put it live, but Shopify crashed. And he had to rewrite the description from scratch.
You are
They
kidding.
had a bit of no.
Is it?
Did he actually rage?
He did rage.
I don't think it's there
No,
yet, so
no.
no, you must still be
Soon.
working on it.
Keep
It'll
an
be
eye out for it.
any minute now.
Okay, shall we test chocolate?
I have no idea what's what because
I think we can work it out, Phil.
Sunday, we can work it out by how quickly we die.
I assume
So
there's
is
a
this
backstory
by-
to this.
Yeah. What's the backstory? Tell us, Phil.
I don't know the backstory.
Okay, fine.
The backstory.
If you scroll back up the chat, I believe that the person who made this, Matthew. Yeah,
Mm.
Matthew Currington.
Oh, the chocolates. Yes, there
Yeah.
we go.
Thank you, Matthew.
Where are you, Sunday?
Let's start with the gold one.
Which one do we have to start with?
Yeah.
Gold. I'm
So show the gold up there.
quite scared right now.
What is the gold?
It is gold.
Right, yeah.
It's got a chocolate with chili in.
I don't.
But these are kind of handmade in the UK, artisan
That's
chili
good to know.
chocolates.
So what's the difference between gold and red?
We're about to find out.
Ah,
We're going to find out the hard way.
you can have one.
Cool.
You
Right.
can have one.
It's in the shape of a
So-
Christmas tree.
That's
I
in the
think
shape
one
of a
them's
dead
Carolina
person.
Reapers, and the other one.
Oh no, really? Oh.
Well, we have this
Look, we had Christmas
Shot
burrito for
from
lunch.
Twitter.
We don't need to taste anything more
them
today.
being handled with rubber gloves. So
Okay.
Oh god.
either
Right,
that's
now you tell me.
hygiene or fear. Are you alright, Paul? Are you alive? Oh, we start with the red ones.
I don't know.
Well,
I
John
feel
put
like
the
this
red
is
one
diving
in
in
front
the
of me.
deep end.
Oh, whoa. No, chili in the middle.
Oh, it's in the middle. Alright.
They're like roulette chocolate.
Yeah. Oh, a massive piece of chili. Well, not that massive, but I don't know what it is. Something strong.
Okay, I'm getting a bit of burn now.
Oh,
That's sharp. I'm really wishing I hadn't run out of coffee.
I can, can definitely
No,
see
that's
warm.
alright. Yeah,
a bit of chili poking out the top there.
yeah, so that's one side of my mouth slightly numb now. You're right there, John. Do you want some more?
no.
Not,
That was very hot. Thank you, Matthew.
I'm not really sure what I'm eating here. But that looks horrifying. It's like I've bitten his head off and there's a chili neck sticking out.
Okay,
That's very strong.
I'm going for the bells.
Madman.
I just think I got
Oh
most
dear,
of the
I
chili
think
left.
this is the... This is a nasty one.
Is that the hard one? You got the hiccups coming.
Not yet. I can just feel it, just...
Mm.
I,
It's a nice chili that. It's got a sweet undertone
it's
to
got a
it.
lot of chili flavour to it, for sure.
It's complicated. Oh dear. Is this the Carolina Reaper?
I think it might be. It's definitely got more robust flavour, burn.
Right. I'm going to take a piece of chili out.
Oh, Phil, you madman.
Is that Jack Daniels still here?
It's like a Scotch bonnet.
No,
I removed
afraid
the
not.
Jack Daniels. Would you like me to fetch it?
No, it's alright, I'll live.
We'll be okay.
Okay,
Right.
Nice.
yeah.
It's like an enhanced Scotch bonnet. I don't know how they make Carolina Reaper. If it's like a crossbreeding process
No, there
that
come
forms
hiccups.
other chilies.
Mm.
Yeah, I've had a Mexican hot burrito today and your chili. And your chili sauce, so I'm like, it's
Is
kinda
that
hot.
it? We're off now, are we?
That's the rest of the
We're off to
chili.
the races.
Yeah, that was quite warm. It's just a little toasty in here now. There was one last thing we wanted
Oh,
to
the
do.
colour nor
Yeah.
shape has no bearing on the kind of chili inside. So
Oh right, it was
I
roulette.
now can't do
chili
the last
roulette.
bit, John. So I keep in the middle of it.
Okay.
So bring on the Google Home.
We have a Google Home thanks to our friend
Chocolate's
in
good.
America, Mr. UK
So-
Scone.
Yeah, UK Scone, Russell. And... It's a good unit.
You can get through this, man.
Short.
You can get through this. Can you see
It's
that
got a
on
nice
camera?
touch on the top. It's got a touch sensitive button in the middle.
It's kind of slightly archaic, this ring, isn't it? Because it basically looks like NeoPixels. They're definitely RGB pixels, and then there's some sort of cat touch
if you
wheel
talk
around
to it,
it.
it does a nice little pattern with them. That
It does the
looks like a
Google-
square spinning up.
Oh look, when you twist it, it kind of slightly elevates off the base.
Yeah, it's because you pull the base off.
Can you?
You can replace its skirts with something else.
Oh right, with an alternative design or whatever.
Alternative colours, meshes and whatever.
Okay.
But because we... Damn it! Because we got the Alexa, because we got the Google Home, I'm going to recreate something that somebody did about three or 4 days ago on
Yeah.
YouTube. Using hacks on calendars and to-do lists,
Yeah.
you can create some fun. So what I'm going to say is, hey Google, what's on my shopping list?
Your shopping list has one item. Hey Alexa, what's on my calendar today?
Today, there is one event remaining. At 5 p.m. there's Hey Google, what's on my shopping list?
You are a massive idiot.
Your shopping list has one item. Hey Alexa, what's on my calendar today?
Today, there is one event remaining. At 5 p.m. there's Hey Google, what's on my shopping list?
And that's basically your
shopping
intelligent
list has
life
just one
manager
item.
infinite
Hey
loop.
Alexa, what's on
We've
my
think we
created
should-
calendar
life,
today?
haven't we?
I think we should just leave that running as the credits roll. It's
Well,
so
we've
profound.
interrupted it now.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Alexa. Sorry, Google.
But yeah, theoretically, we could go over, leave the stream running for 10 hours,
Yeah.
and yeah, that would be
What
So we
happens
just go
if
with
you
somebody else.
ask one of them to ask the other one something? Are they clever enough to do that?
Well,
No,
then they wouldn't
'cause
respond back, I think.
As you're saying the ask, it would pick it up on the other one anyway.
Hey Google, ask Alexa, what is your name?
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help with that.
Hey Alexa, ask Google, what is your name? Hey, what?
Alexa doesn't like you.
Hey Google, what do you think of Alexa?
I like Alexa's cool blue light. Plus we share an affinity for Star Wars.
It's pretty cool. Hey, Google. What's on the shopping list?
The one item on your shopping list is, hey Alexa, what's on my calendar today?
Today, there is one event remaining. At 5 p.m. there's Hey Google,
And on
what's on my shopping list?
it there.
Oh, if you want to see, this is not our idea. Somebody
No,
else
no.
did this on the
Sorry, I'm
internet.
not sure how to help
Their
with that
video is
yet.
linked below here, so go look at them, spread the word.
And come up with other hilarious infinite loops for devices that are too clever for their own
quite
We
good.
tried to get Siri in this loop so we would have a third thing to make it more original, but Siri is picky.
Hold on a minute.
Siri
Hold on a
does
minute.
not play ball.
I'm going to try it right now.
You're not going to get anywhere. The two finest minds in this building.
Sorry, I'm not sure what you said.
Hey Siri, ask. Ask. Oh no, because if you say it, you trigger the other one, right?
Yeah, that's
Ah.
Hey
But-
Siri, ask Alexa something.
it. So
Well, no, but they won't say, "Hey Alexa."
Sandy put a calendar item in his Siri, and he said, "Hey Siri, what's my next appointment?" And it said, "You have one appointment at 5 p.m." And it showed the details on screen without saying. It's like,
Oh right, without saying the text, the body
It
of
like-
It's
it.
almost like it knew what you were trying to do.
Yeah.
It just
I'm not going to be trolled by humans.
but then it won't respond to the computer voices as well, because I think it does some training on your voice for the Hey Siri,
Right.
just to make it less susceptible. I've
Smart.
stopped hiccuping. I'm happy.
Good lad.
Anyway, thank you for tuning in. That was good fun. And yeah,
Don't forget to like.
comment.
and subscribe. We're up to 1,600 odd subscribers now.
Woo, numbers.
Nice.
Very
Keep it
nice.
going,
2K,
keep it going.
so- Yeah, Christmas Day, you sit down, you watch us. And I think next week,
With the family.
yeah, next week Wednesday we've got Cat Lam in.
For education special, but not
Education
boring
special.
education. Yay,
Oh,
education!
Edumacation.
Edumacation.
And I think we might be on Thursday as well. We'll see how we feel.
We might be on Thursday or Friday. We may
Friday.
have something.
We're
to
just
talk
gluttons
about.
for punishment.
Pretty much, yeah. And we've apparently recovered from Black Friday, Cyber Monday.
It's been awesome.
Yesterday
It was a
the
heck of a
one,
weekend.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think yesterday was the switch off and recover day. Yeah,
All right.
cool.
See you later, folks.
Bye.
Bye.